Discussion is on HIV, and I have been speaking with David Robertson for the first half of the show, and now we have Wilbert Catalog here, and this is his second time. I said a few times earlier, but this is actually your third time being on Full Circle, and I want to welcome you back, and I appreciate you taking our time coming on the show.
No problem.
So, since the last time you were here, well, how have you been doing first?
Well, I was doing fine. It's just at the last possible moment, I was kind of depressed, which has never happened to me before. I don't think about the HIV. I just think about living. It's but sometimes I feel just like I don't have nothing to do. So I'm striving to do that. I've gone to computer classes again. I put a computer in the layaway, and then I would do something. So that and my therapy, which is really I was walking much better than I was before, and
right, you are, because the last time you were here, you had a stroke, and you were up and moving around from the stroke, and so at this point, I mean, you're looking even better since the last time. So I can tell David, he has been taking care of himself. He was being hard-headed at first, right? So he has been really trying to work with what he's supposed to be doing, meds and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, the meds is good. I don't miss any. At least from last year. Excuse me. They took off one pill. So I said, okay, let's keep it going. I got to have a blood pressure medicine anyway. But last year, before I got depressed, they took off a pill. So now I don't want to go that route no more. Depression is a sickness. So you got to just tell the sickness, like you talk to God, the Lord, to get rid of it. But I've got to say it to the sickness. You got to go. So I don't get depressed. I haven't been depressed since the beginning of the year.
Wow.
So that's 10 months.
David, how speaking of depression, how do you keep from falling into depression?
Well,
how do you work with that? That's so hard.
Generation would say, an idle mind is the devil's playground.
There you go.
You have to stay very busy, proactive, as I said, not reactive. And for me, I battle with depression every day. It's like an annoying ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
Call.
We'll use the ex-girlfriend.
We'll give me a thought, of this bill is due, and that thought of, okay, I know I have X, Y, Z in the account, and then this bill that I just paid this bill. It's those small things that bring on the bout of depression. So, I always tell people, monitor your thoughts, because whatever you think or what you say, it's going to come into fruition.
Now, let me ask you both, reliving, being diagnosed with it, reliving it, how often, because even just earlier when me and you were speaking, and you really didn't feel the need to say, hey, this is how I contracted this or whatever, but reliving it,